Hey guys, welcome to Rising Vibrations. This reading will be for Capricorn. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus between now and the middle of May 2019. So this reading will cover the full moon that we will have in Libra. And this full moon is dealing with the energy of things that started 5 years ago. Things that started 5 years ago that were heavy that you didn't want to deal with around the blood moon tetrad. And essentially, this is over. Whatever this is, whatever you have been dealing with, it's over. It's a new day. So the karmic energy we have for Capricorn, we have major arcana the Empress. This is someone who wants the best, and it feels like for their family, they want an ideal family situation. This could be someone who wanted an ideal love relationship, that they were really all in. They were all in. They were putting everything into this. Now, it could be that this didn't work out and you're trying to pick up the pieces from this. This can also be a work situation or a financial situation where you're holding your own. You're not moving so much ahead. You're not progressing in a really dynamic way, but you're also not losing. This is trying to keep the status quo in some ways with this Empress here, major arcana Empress. Not really keep your head above water, but maybe you got to a safe place, a safe harbor, and now you've been sitting still. So that was a lot behind this, but this is someone who's trying to hold their own, keep the peace. They're not looking for any shakeups. They're not wanting any shakeups. They can be also back to wanting to start over in a way with this major arcana Empress. If the relationship was broken or a relationship did break of any kind, I feel like the Capricorn's in a good place. They're accepting this and they're ready. They're ready for something else. But they're looking for tradition. They're looking for traditional things. We have the Five of Cups for kind of what happened in the past and your actions, by the way, that may have caused it. And we have the two fives. We have the Five of Swords. So this is a lot of, for me, this is something like backbiting or backstabbers. Yeah, backstabbers. Someone pretending to be on your side when they weren't really on your side. And you being more disappointed about it than reacting to it. So it's almost like the Capricorn was a bit of a whipping post. And for you cross watchers, please, because this is seated in Capricorn, and please try to remember that this is everyone's energy. You know, wishing ill will on one particular elemental sign, you're wishing ill on yourself. So please keep that in mind. But this is particular to Capricorn. I feel like there was a type of backbiting or betrayal here that you didn't really react to in a way. You didn't react tough enough, or you didn't fight it. Wallowing in misery, being in misery around this. And so maybe that was something that was limiting on your part, that maybe you didn't react quick enough or you didn't react strong enough to whatever this was that occurred. This could be also not getting a promotion or getting something at work and you not fighting about it, staying quiet, because again, you want to keep the status quo. You don't want to take risk is what I'm trying to say, or to risk to confront someone as well in a big way, wanting to keep the peace. So we're not going to take those. We'll see if they come back again. We have the Eight of Cups and we have the Three of Wands. So again, this goes back to what we already said about the major arcana Empress. This is someone who wants to start over. They're looking forward to starting over. Kind of knowing that they're dealing with a lost cause in a way. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What can they do now to move things forward? What can Capricorn do now? We have major arcana. This is a Sagittarius, by the way. Major arcana Temperance. What else do we have? We have major arcana Strength. So this is for me, a very dynamic message that's trying to come through now with these cards of Major Arcana, the Empress, Major Arcana Temperance, and Major Arcana Strength. This is in your face type energy of turning the other cheek. It's really interesting. Turning the other cheek. It's almost that you didn't pay somebody back or do something strong to hurt someone else. You hurt me, I hurt you. An eye for an eye type energy. It's like you didn't do this, and now it's like in your face, a type of, I wouldn't say recovery, it's more like a, because what this was going to come anyway. And I'll say it looks like love. It looks like a type of union. It looks like, and it doesn't mean a love relationship, guys. Don't take it there. It just means that you will be feeling good around your personal life, around your family life, even around your work life. Just your life in general goes from you trying to hold out and keep the peace at all cost, and now everything that you wanted in terms of peace of mind or peace or harmony is here for you. Now, I don't know what will bring that about. Maybe, yeah, you do have some type of a recognition at work, or a recognition by your family, or a recognition by your friends, or even a love interest, a new friendship, something that causes you to feel very pleased and balanced inside of yourself, very sure of yourself, very comfortable with yourself. Also certain about your actions, so it feels like no regrets, you know, and that's a big deal. It doesn't sound like it, but it is a big deal when you have no regrets about the actions you took to bring you to where you are now. You can look at yourself in the mirror. You have nothing to hide. So where is this finally going for Capricorn? And if this is a love interest, what is this about? We're going to pull a few more around these last two, because this is something very dynamic here. We have another Major Arcana, the Star. This is a different deck now. This is a Thoth. So we have Major Arcana, the Star. I just feel scared to pull another card. And we have the Nine of Cups. So this is really about somebody being in a good place in their life, coming up to a good place. I would say in general, the next 3 to 4 weeks for Capricorn is going to be a very interesting time, because it looks like a lot of what you wanted in your life is materializing for you. And I'm not going to keep this, or should I keep it? This is Strength. I very rarely look at the bottom of the deck, but this is Strength, which is a repetition of what we already have here. But it looks like for Capricorn, a lot of what you wanted in your life for yourself and for your family and for those you love is within your reach, is within your grasp. The more you turn away from your past disappointments and failures, the more real the possibilities will be for you to move forward. I will say that I don't usually like to focus on love, but it looks like you do have someone really special who is there for you. I don't feel like this is someone who's coming in. I feel like this is a contact that you've already made, that you already have. It seems to be in a lot of ways like the real deal. We're going to pull 3 more of these. I usually read them, but I'm not going to read the book. I'm just going to read the cards that I'm pulling. So this is for Capricorn. We have the Messenger of Earth. This is like the Knight of Coins. We have the Eight of Cups, and you saw that that was already there before. So this is the second time the Eight of Cups is making a return. So this is something like, this is a person who maybe in a lot of ways, again, they bit their tongue with this array that we already spoke about. This is a person who held back, they bit their tongue to keep the peace, and realize that in a way that whatever happened was, with this Eight of Cups, whatever happened was for a reason, even if they were forced to take a new direction or change up their life in a way that they didn't want to. With the Star right below this, this feels like it was required. And they can realize this in a lot of ways now, when even 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, they didn't see this, and now it's here in your face. So what am I saying in essence? This is like Capricorn is going to have some type of a day of reckoning. We have the Eight of Coins here. And this is just consistent with what we say. So we have the Eight of Cups and we have the Eight of Coins. This is someone who's willing to do the work, especially if a new partnership is coming in. This is also a person who's willing to do the work. It could be Sagittarius. It could also be, well, for me, it feels like a fire sign with the Leo here. With this major arcana strength here, but it could be a Leo. But this is someone who's willing to do the work to sustain this relationship. It's about sustainability. It's about peace. It's about harmony for Capricorn. And then willingly recognizing how much they want this in their life. Maybe they did will it in their life. I feel like it's a very in-your-face energy. Here, this is what you wanted. This is what you get now. But it doesn't seem to be like, be careful for what you wish for. This is something that was coming to them. And maybe it's just the Capricorn's time to experience a different kind of energy, especially if they have had a lot of challenges. Let's go ahead and pull one more of these. We have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Fire. Right at the center of things. So this just looks to me like Capricorn has an in-your-face relationship that's on the horizon, that's here, someone that they've made contact with. We have 888, by the way, because we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Eight of Fire, we have the Eight of Earth. And I'm just getting that this is something that will be very dynamic in their life. This is not a short-term endeavor. Whatever this is something that is coming in their life like a shot, like a meteor. Whatever this is, even with the Star card here. Sent from up above. If this isn't a relationship, this is something very positive in terms of their life in general. Some new opportunities coming up around work, it could be, but you will have to work. It will take time with this messenger of earth, which is like the Knight of Coins. It will take time. It will take work. It will take patience to build this back up and do this. This takes patience, by the way. But everything is here for this to have such a positive outcome for Capricorn. I mean, you guys, hang on. You made it this far in terms of keeping your conviction, in terms of not giving in, let's say, to your lower basis chakra energies. Whatever this is, I feel like this is something that you've been holding out for. So if you've held out this long, you know, there's no going back. There's nothing to cause you. So if you haven't argued, if you haven't yelled at someone, if you haven't been rude to them, well, don't start now. Take the higher ground. Take the high road. Be classy. I'm trying to find other ways to express that, but don't go down to their level ever. You haven't so far, so don't do it now, because something something is behind this energy of you being very peaceful is the best way to say it, and not arguing, not fighting. You're going to get so much more out of maintaining that energy of peace, of harmony, of taking the high road. So we're going to go ahead and leave it there for Capricorn. It was a strange reading, but it looks like there's a lot of good things coming in for you. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you back here again soon, guys. Bye-bye.